game number 6 between the Yorkshire Unicorns and the Scarborough Sparrows. The Sparrows with a chance to upset the 3rd seed Unicorns in this one. Braden Holtby has been spectacular for the Unicorns, but Andrei Vasilevsky has been simply unbeatable. Brian Little and Steven Stamkos start the game off, and the Sparrows control it off the opening faceoff. The Unicorns will get it back, and they'll skate it out of their zone. It's up the left side for Steven Stamkos. Stamkos sends it back to the point. There's Hedman with a big shot, and that gets deflected off into the corner by Vasilevsky. Back to the point now, Joe Pavelski. Works it in for Stamkos. At the point, Hedman. Stamkos and Hedman go back and forth. Stamkos, high slot, drops it back. Working it into the corner. There's Blake Wheeler. Still wheeling it around the zone, trying to find a lane towards the net. Chance in front for Stamkos. Great stop there by Vasilevsky. And Seth Jones will clear that away. It's Phil Kessel now up the ice. Kessel dancing through, takes the shot. The rebound is there for Little, and the stop is made by Braden Holtby. At the point, Jones, Dumba. They'll go back and forth. Dumba to the side for Kessel. In behind the net, there's Brian Little. Now at the point again. Dumba takes the shot. That one gets through, and Holtby turns it aside. Behind the net, Phil Kessel. The team's leading scorer in the regular season. In front, Keller with a shot, and he scores! Clayton Keller opens the scoring for the Sparrows. The Sparrows starting a change mid-shift there, and it was Clayton Keller coming off the bench. Able to find some room to the front of the net. Gets in alone in the slot, receives the pass from the point by Matt Dumba, and he goes roof on Holtby. And quickly in this one, the Sparrows have an unlikely 1-0 lead. Megan Augusta, Claude Giroux, the 2 golden helmets in this one, leading their teams in these series. In will come Max Pacioretty. Spinning up the left side, looking for some room to the net. Cuts in front, good chance there, and Vasilevsky had to be sharp. Dumba just about gave it away in front of the net. And now sends it up ice. There's Mitch Marner. Marner has Augusta with him. Marner over to Keller with a shot that goes wide. It ends up behind the net. Gostisbehere picks it back up. And now it's Noah Hannafin trying to skate it through center. Hannafin crosses the blue line into the attacking zone. Hannafin centering pass for Gostisbehere. Just works it back to the point. Hannafin dumps it in. And it ends up in behind the net. Huberdeau. Patrick Marleau spins out. Tried to center that for Giroux, but he couldn't get there, and Marner will clear it now. It's up to Matthew Dumba. Dumba cutting in, has Augusta heading towards the net. Sends it up to Ivan Provorov. Now Jonathan Marchessault is up there. Hannafin strips him of the puck. It comes up in front of the net. It will be cleared by the Unicorns. Setting it up, picked off at center by Ivan Provorov. Provorov behind the back pass to Marchessault. Marchessault's coming in. Dances to the front for Tkachuk with a shot. The rebound for Tkachuk. And that'll come all the way out and down the ice. A good chance there at the side of the net for Matthew Tkachuk. Carrying it right back up ice. There's Darnell Nurse now at center. Leaves it for Alex Edler, who carries it in. Edler drops it back for Marchessault. Marchessault in the slot, takes a shot and hits a body, ends up in the corner. Tkachuk digs it out. Megan Augusta, she's covering at the point and drops it off to the partner Nurse. Looking it in, Augusta's there with a chance, and she gets run down. And it's Hillary Knight taking it up the other way. Knight charging in. She'll head towards the corner, now curl back. Sends it in front for Marleau. That one gets deflected through the legs of Vasilevsky, and he pulls it off the goal line. What a save by Andrei Vasilevsky. The deflection in front fooled Vasilevsky. It ends up between his legs and going towards the net, but he's able to dive back with the paddle. Knock that away and hang on. It's that kind of play from Vasilevsky this series. that has gotten the Sparrows with this chance here to complete the upset. Now up the other way, it's Joshua Hosang. Hosang spinning, leaves it at the point for Edler. Darnell Nurse's big shot gets deflected and won't get to the net. It was Daniel Sedin who got in front of that one. He's got the puck now. Sedin over to Knight, back for Sedin. That one gets picked off. And we'll come back the other way. It's Joshua Hosang flipping it into the corner, trying to start some offensive pressure here, but it's Nate Schmidt behind the net who picks it up, and the Unicorns will quickly break it up the other way. Hillary Knight for Mikko Koivu. Koivu's in with a shot. Vasilevsky on that one, ends up in behind him, and it's in the net, but it's getting waved off. Koivu's shot ends up there, and then Knight bangs into Vasilevsky and knocks him over. That's about as clear-cut a goalie interference call as we'll see. Vasilevsky, this one ends up, again, it squeaks through him, but Knight knocks him down. And he didn't have any chance to get back into that one. There won't be a review. The goal will not count. And there'll be a face-off outside the Scarborough zone. Yorkshire wins that one, and they'll bring it in. Drop back to the point, Calvin DeHaan. DeHaan worked it back for Nate Schmidt with a big shot. That one gets deflected in front of the net by Giroux. And Vasilevsky holds his ground on that one. Face off to the left of Vasilevsky. Little scrums it. And Jones is able to win it, but just about gave that away to Giroux. Brock Besser recovers and sends it up the other way. Besser with Phil Kessel. Kessel in with a shot. The rebound is there. Kessel controls it and sends it back. Besser with a shot. Gets to the net. Kessel scoops up the rebound again. Klingberg, Little, back and forth. Looking for some room in front for Kessel with a big chance. Rebound is there for Besser. And he's just able to get a poke on it. And that's an easy stop for Holtby. The first shot, not so much. It was a big one-timer from Phil Kessel. Now face off to Holtby's right is won by the Unicorns. Sent up along the wall, giving it away though is Travis Konechny. Konechny to the point, Klingberg. Now Marchessault in there. Trying to go back to him, and Pavelski picks that off. He's got a chance for a break. Joe Pavelski in with room. Pavelski shoots. Great save by Vasilevsky. Now back the other way it'll come. It's Matt Tkachuk in across the line. 3-on-2 forming. Tkachuk heads to the corner, tried to drop it back to the point, and missed everybody, and it goes down the ice. Ivan Provorov will come back for that one. Off the board looking for Marchessault, but it just turns into a giveaway. And here's Nate Schmidt coming right back in. Schmidt centering pass, good poke check from Vasilevsky there, knocked that away from Blake Wheeler. Back at the point, Schmidt walking in, all kinds of room, and another save by Vasilevsky. Konechny will skate this out himself. Travis Konechny coming in with help. Just decides to send that in, and Schmidt will meet it behind the net. Brian Little's all over him. He's able to fend off the pressure and break it out to center. It's Blake Wheeler. Wheeler coming in. Is in the slot, tries to take a shot, and ends up back at the point. Schmidt shoots over the top of the net, had a chance at the corner. Derek Stepan. DeHaan. Now Schmidt with a shot. That went intentionally wide, looking for a tip. Didn't get it, it just ends up in the corner. Stepan keeps it in. Derek Stepan in front for James Neal with a shot. That one goes over the top of the net as well. DeHaan centering. Wheeler stopped by Vasilevsky. Rebound stopped again. Puck still alive. Ends up back at the point. Calvin DeHaan working it in behind the net. Provorov picked off that pass, and he'll try to skate it out. Drops it back for Dumba, and now Mitch Marner will use his speed to get it out of the zone. Marner coming in, takes the shot at the net. Good save. The rebound hits off the defenseman, and it goes in. Mitch Marner will get credit for that goal. It hits off their own defenseman. And Scarborough has their second of the game. And that's Mitch Marner's first of these playoffs. It's a harmless shot. It catches Holtby up high. The rebound comes out, and it's going to hit the defenseman. I believe that was Calvin DeHaan backing up into that one. Tries to swat the rebound away. Instead, swats it in the net. And the Sparrows have a 2-0 lead. Mikko Koivu's at center after winning the draw. He's got the puck. Koivu coming in. Curls back to the point. Goes rink wide for Gostisbehere. Hannafin, Gostisbehere. They'll go back and forth, trying to find some room. The Unicorns down 2 here. In a game they need to win to try to force Game 7. Coming up the other way. Hosang in with Kapanen. Hosang curls back to the point. Nurse. Edler. Nurse again. They'll go back and forth along the blue line. Trying to find a shot. Edler works it in for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois cuts in, gets poked, and it ends up outside the zone. Final minute of the first period. Dubois sends that one in. It hits off the boards. It ends up towards Holtby, but it's going to be an offside, as he sent it in a little too early. Face off outside the Yorkshire zone is won by the Unicorns. Victor Hedman skates it in. Final 10 seconds here in the first. See if they can get a final shot. Huberdeau, one-timer chance at the point. Hits off of Max Pacioretty, and that should do it for Yorkshire. But one final chance now for the Sparrows. Kessel's in. Doesn't get the shot in time. And that'll do it for the first period. Two goals in the first, one scored by a Unicorn defenseman. I got credited to Mitch Marner. This one here that Calvin DeHaan's going to definitely want back. Trying to clear the puck away from his own net. Ends up knocking it in. And in a pivotal Game 6, the Sparrows, while looking to complete the upset, have a 2-goal lead. Shots even after the first. Andre Vasilevsky. Save percentage over .940 in this series. He's the reason this series is the way it is with the 3 wins from Scarborough. He's continued to be sharp in the first. Kessel's chance. Rebound is there for Besser. Can't shovel it home. Kessel at the front. Besser's there. He missed it. Little. Back to the point. Jones. Now Klingberg. Back to Jones. They'll go back and forth. Kessel's at the side. Trying to find a lane in the net. Klingberg gets knocked off the puck, but Kessel recovers it. Kessel centering pass. Looking for Besser. And he ends up taking a penalty, trying to get the puck back off of Victor Hedman. Extra attacker will be on the ice with the Unicorns. In comes Blake Wheeler with a shot. That one's handled by Vasilevsky. Puck to the point. Big one-timer chance, and he scores. Or should I say, she scores. Hillary Knight gets the Unicorns within 1. A great effort from the point to the sideboards. And then the centering pass ends up in front. And Hillary Knight takes no time on this one. 1 times it home. And the Unicorns needed an early goal here in the second to get some momentum back in their side. And they've got it. Pacioretty skates it back in. Pacioretty centering pass hits off a stick and ends up in the corner. Marner will skate it out. He cuts back for Megan Augusta. Augusta coming in, centering pass. Got to Marner, but he couldn't handle it. Now quickly back the other way. Huberdeau for Claude Giroux. Now Huberdeau in with a shot. That one goes wide. Giroux to the point. Pacioretty's in. Huberdeau's there as well. Still no shot. Penalty coming again to Scarborough. This time they will touch up. And it'll be an interference call. Looks like it's coming to Megan Augusta. She comes in here and gets a bit of a late check on Huberdeau. Bit of a soft call there, but the Unicorns will definitely take it. They'll get their first power play of the game. They, of course, scored on the delayed penalty last time round. Stamkos, big shot. The rebound came out. Stamkos won the draw. Giroux shot. Got right to Vasilevsky. And he had to hang on to that rebound. He had Blake Wheeler charging him at the front of the net. Konechny and Stamkos. Stamkos wins it with his feet. To the side, Giroux takes a shot. It doesn't get to the net. Trying to work it out of the corner. Dumba. Good job of protecting the puck there, but can't get it out. Giroux keeps it in. At the point, DeHaan's shot gets through. Great save by Vasilevsky. No way he had a chance to see that one. Just got the glove up and made the stop. Only 20 seconds killed off the penalty so far. This time Scarborough can't clear it. It hits off the face of Stamkos and stays in. DeHaan at the point. Trying to work it back. Konechny picked that one off. And it's sent down the ice. Stamkos bringing it back in. Stamkos works it to the side for Wheeler. Wheeler picks that one. To the point, DeHaan. Stamkos back there covering. Hanifin shot over the top of the net. Giroux on it. Giroux worked it to the side. Vasilevsky had a chance there. Stamkos back to DeHaan. Stamkos walking in, takes the shot. Glove by Vasilevsky, who will hang on. Great chance there for Blake Wheeler off the cross-crease pass from Claude Giroux. Vasilevsky had to be sharp on that one to get across. But he beat Wheeler to the post. Face-off win there again by the Unicorns. Back to the point, it's Shane Gostisbehere. His shot doesn't get through, and it's flipped out and down the ice by Seth Jones. Back to the green is Victor Hedman. And they'll try another rush here to get set up on the power play. Carrying it in, Joe Pavelski. Dropped it back. Hedman, now Gostisbehere coming in, good shot. And that one turned aside by Andrei Vasilevsky. Second power play unit, centered by Derek Stepan. He wins the draw. Pavelski to Pacioretty with a shot. That one hits off of Vasilevsky and goes behind the net. Pavelski, great play there. His shot hits off a leg and ends up in the corner. That one flipped just out to center. Final seconds of the power play. Pavelski skates it back in. Joe Pavelski gets poked. And the Sparrows have killed off the penalty. Kasperi Kapanen. They'll just flip it in, as they'll get a change to get their penalty killers off the ice. Megan Augusta out of the box. Fresh and charging after the puck. Centering pass for Little, didn't get there. Coming off the bench, they were able to keep it alive. And Little had a chance at it there, but ends up giving it away, and it'll come back the other way. Koivu just decides to dump it in. Good play in the corner to keep it alive. Penalty coming again. One-timer at the side. Goes wide. And this will be a boarding call, and it'll be to Seth Jones. As Pavelski got to the puck first and kept it alive, he ends up going in head first into the boards, and Jones certainly made sure he got there a bit harder than he intended. And that'll be a boarding call against him. Another power play chance here for the Unicorns to tie it up. Giroux keeping it alive at the side. DeHaan to send that in, but Kachuk stole it. And they'll flip it down the ice. Holtby comes out of his net and leaves it there for Noah Hanifin. Coming up ice, Giroux. Rink wide to Wheeler. Wheeler heads to the corner. Now goes behind the net, tries to cut in front. Good play there by Alex Edler to keep it from getting to the net. Just able to clear that across the blue line. Hanifin couldn't keep it in. So just send it straight back in, and Vasilevsky will leave it there for Provorov. Provorov flips it up off the glass, and again to center, but not across the red line. Wheeler coming back in. He's got Stamkos at the other side. Wheeler curls back to the point. DeHaan in for Blake Wheeler. Wheeler, Stamkos, still no shot. Wheeler again at the point. Hanifin shoots. That one goes wide. Able to keep it in is Stamkos. Stamkos checked up along the wall. And this one's sent out, and it'll be another penalty. Delay of game call. It'll be against Ivan Provorov. He just tried to clear this one. Got under it a little too much. And it'll be a 5-on-3 for the Unicorns. Dubois does a good job of scrumming the draw And Darnell Nurse will send it out. 40 seconds of 5-on-3 here. Pavelski coming back in. This is for Pacioretty. Into Pavelski. Good poke check by Vasilevsky, and he gets to the post to keep that one out. Flipping it up. Just across the blue line, and they'll try to clear. Stopped up. The pass misses, though, and that'll head back towards their zone. Shane Gostisbehere. Derek Stepan now. He'll come in. He's got the puck, give and go. Good chance. Rebound is there at the side, and Vasilevsky makes the save. Pavelski's shot. That one goes wide of the net. Tried to keep it in, but Gostisbehere couldn't. It's offside. They've killed off one penalty. It'll be a minute 15 of 5-on-4 now. Stepan wins the draw, carrying it in his... A shot there, rebound comes out. Vasilevsky hangs on to that one. That was Shane Gostisbehere who had that chance. Kapanen and Dubois, the penalty killers for Scarborough. Dubois scrums the draw, and Edler sends it down the ice. So great effort on the penalty kill so far from the Sparrows. Pavelski carries it back in, sends it across to Pacioretty. Tried to work it back to the point. Good pick by Kasperi Kapanen. And he's got some room to work here. He'll just send it down the ice. And that one took a weird bounce, ended up in front of the open net. But there's no one there to tap it in. Kapanen gets his stick on that one. Stepan picks it back up and sends it in. Vasilevsky missed it. He's got to hurry back to his net. Jones is on it behind the net. Jones tried to fire. Giroux blocked that first one. Couldn't block the second. And that's sent down the ice. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Wheeler coming in. Wheeler drops it back for Claude Giroux with a shot. The rebound was sitting there for a second, but Vasilevsky scoops it up, and they've killed off the penalty. An excellent job of penalty killing there by Scarborough. Unicorns never really able to get their full power play cycle going. They got a couple good chances. Vasilevsky turned them aside, and now halfway through the second, the Sparrows maintain their one-goal lead. Trying to kick it back to the point. Had to beat out Besser there to get to it. He did. It gets worked towards the net, and Vasilevsky will hang on to that one before anything too dangerous can happen. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky. It'll be Little and Koivu on it. It's scrummed. Klingberg comes in to win it. Hilary Knight steals it. Good chance at the net. And that one's stopped by Vasilevsky. It's in front of the net now. Still trying to work it away. Knight keeps it in. Daniel Sedin pinned up along the boards. Kessel digs it out. Now he'll skate it up the left wing side and down the ice. Phil Kessel to Klingberg. Klingberg takes a shot. And that one gets deflected into the corner. Coming back the other way of the Unicorns, it's Hilary Knight. She's got a goal already in this one. Takes a shot. Good stop by Vasilevsky, who hangs on. Faced off inside the Scarborough zone. It's Megan Augusta and Derek Stepan. Stepan wins that one cleanly back to the point. DeHaan back to the point. Schmidt couldn't keep it in. His shot after the whistle for the offside. Scrummed, and the Unicorns just able to charge it in. And Neal wins it back. Great job there by James Neal. Works it back to the point. Schmidt. DeHaan with a shot. That one hits a body in front and goes wide. Marlowe digs it out of the corner. Neal with a shot again. And Vasilevsky gloves that one down. Hands it off to Matt Dumba. Augusta plays it up. Provorov just gave it away, and Augusta comes back to pick it up. Gotta work it out of the zone there. Getting stuck there, but now it's up to Keller. Keller to Augusta. Back to Keller with a shot. Good stop there by Brayton Holtby. Keller in behind the net, doing the work to keep this one alive. Sends it in front for Marner. Great chance. Great stop. Now back the other way. All right, that was Phil Kessel who got that shot. In behind the net, cutting in. Didn't have much room. And Vasilevsky just held onto his post. Kessel works it up the other way. Phil Kessel in. Heads towards the corner, curls back. Tries to send it to Besser, hit it off a stick. And comes out of the zone. Nurse between the legs to Edler. Still trying to charge it right back in. Alex Edler carries it in himself. Edler curls back. That pass off a stick. Just about a breakaway pass there, but Phil Kessel knocked that one away. Now it's Little in with a shot. That one goes wide. Puck in the corner, Goss to spare. All the way up ice to Blake Wheeler. Wheeler in. Pass towards the center, got picked off. Giroux gets it back, though. Good chance for Wheeler with a shot. And Vasilevsky scoops that one and hangs on. Face off scrummed. And Scarborough come out with it. It's kept into the line though. Stamkos. That's in the slot. Couldn't get a shot. Seabrook does. It ends up towards the net. And Vasilevsky will hang on to that one. Konechny and Koivu. Scrummed. Jones comes in to help win it. And they'll break it out. Jonathan Marchessault coming up the ice. Sends it over to Tkachuk. Couldn't handle the pass. Got picked off, and now Mikko Koivu will send it the other way. Dropped it back at the point. Sedin was back there. He'll drop it back for Hedman. Other side for Seabrook. Seabrook shot deflected in front. And Vasilevsky made a great save. Face off won by the Sparrows. Final minute of the second here. Unicorns will send it right back in. Gonna rush in for it, but they'll end up breaking it out. And Tkachuk will skate it across the lines. Tkachuk into the zone. Leaves it there for Marchessault. That shot blockered away. Maybe a chance for a final rush here for the Unicorns. In comes Koivu, takes a shot. It gets deflected into the corner. And Jones will just pin himself along the boards to end the period. The Unicorns get one on a 6-on-5 delayed penalty situation. It was Hillary Knight who scored that one. They'll need another in the third to tie it, to try to force Game 7. That was a period absolutely dominated by the Yorkshire Unicorns. But Andrei Vasilevsky, standing on his head again, maintains the lead for Scarborough heading into the third. Scarborough controls the puck at center, and they'll just send it in. Holtby tries to come out to play it. He missed it. And Seabrook's clearing attempt ends up being kept in, but the pass to the point is too far for Jones to handle. So they'll have to come back. Brock Besser now with it. Besser in with some room. Takes the shot. The rebound at the side. Kessel scores! The rebound lands on the stick of Phil Kessel. And early in the third, the Sparrows regain their 2-goal lead. The shot from Brock Besser deflects right in front to Phil Kessel. He's got an open net and a scorer of his talent. You can't give him that kind of room. Uncovered at the side and not expecting to make you pay for it. Phil Kessel makes it 3-1. Little brings it back in. Wheeler steals that one, can't get it out. Besser keeps it in. Unicorns fighting to get it down. Seabrook sends it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call. After dominating the majority of the third, the Unicorns are on their heels here early in the third. Trying to control that one. And the Unicorns just able to win it off the draw. Huberdeau up the left side coming in. Jonathan Huberdeau to the net. Doesn't have much help. Now centers it for Wheeler. Great chance. And Vasilevsky makes another big save. Giroux wins that one cleanly to the point. Noah Hannafin takes a shot. That one gets whipped wide. Giroux corrals the rebound. Back to the point. Gostisbehere works it back. Giroux's one-timer is stopped by Vasilevsky. Pacioretty turns and fires. That one stopped as well. Still keeping the pressure alive here. Hannafin works into the corner. Pacioretty. Hannafin. Gostisbehere in front. Huberdeau's shot. Rebound is there. But Giroux couldn't get it. And Dumba will skate it up and out. Mitch Marner heading towards the corner. Centers it. Megan Augusta with a shot that hit the post. Step on. Spins back for James Neal. Now Max Pacioretty. Pacioretty coming in with some room. Takes the shot. That one stopped by Vasilevsky again, who hangs on. They scrum that one, and the Sparrows come out with it. They're the carry out of their zone. It's Jonathan Marchessault with it up the right side. Marchessault to the net. Good stop there by Holtby. And he'll hang on to the rebound. The Unicorns have had all kinds of chances in this one. Most of them stopped by Vasilevsky, but they've had a few as well that have just gone wide on them. A lot of them snake-bitten throughout this series, thanks to the play of Vasilevsky. And now Konechny has it. Ends up back at the point. Darnell Nurse. Edler. They'll go back and forth. Nurse's shot. That one's low and wide. Edler keeps it in at the line. Konechny. Now Nurse. Another shot. This one stopped by Holtby. Rebound was there. And Holtby pounces on that one and hangs on. Koivu and Dubois. Scarborough wins it. Ends up back at the point. Nurse. Off the boards, is in behind the net. And now the Unicorns will have a chance to break out. Daniel Sedin sends that one in. Edler met it behind the net and sends it up ice. It's Kasperi Kapanen. Kapanen to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Dubois sends it in. Kapanen chasing after it. Can't get to it, though. And it comes all the way up the boards and out. Daniel Sedin in. Sedin. Curling back, looking for some help. Gets it into Koivu. Centering pass. Ends up on the stick. Can't get the shot. That was Hillary Knight. With a good effort there at the side. But couldn't get it on net. Knight steals that pass and works it back to the point. Hedman off the boards. Koivu. Back to Hedman. Again, Seabrook. Trying to find all the way to the net. Hedman shoots. Great save, Vasilevsky. And he hangs on again. Scarborough wins the draw in their own zone. And they're able to get it out to center. Hedman will control that, tries to send it back in, but Besser picked it off, and Wheeler picks off his pass. Now Pavelski back in. Pavelski for Wheeler, in with a shot. That one off the stick of Little and doesn't get to the net. Kessel coming in. Phil Kessel curls back, ends up in the corner. Drops it back to the point. Jones and Klingberg, they'll go back and forth. Klingberg's shot doesn't get to the net. It hits off of body in front. Block Besser, finds it in the corner. Besser works it in behind the net. Little pushed off the puck by Hedman. And he's able to force him off and get a chance to come back the other way. But to regroup in their own zone. Everybody getting a bit of a change here. Wheeler carries it in. James Neal curls back to the side. Stamkos shoots, and that one goes wide. Puck at the side. Oh, 5 players in there digging after it, and Scarborough ends up gaining possession and coming out. It's Megan Augusta up the left side now. Augusta sends it in. Missed everybody, ends up back at the point. Provorov in. Clayton Keller at the point. Augusta was up high in the slot. She took the shot and it went wide. Unicorns able to control here in their own zone and skate it out. James Neal in by himself. Curls back. Gostisbehere to the side from Marlowe with a shot. That one kicked aside. Marlowe pushing the defenseman off the puck and wins it. Great job there by Patrick Marlowe in front to step on. Gostisbehere's shot high and wide. Stepan keeps it alive, driving in front. That pass hopped over the stick of Marlowe. Sorry, over Neal. Neal's in the corner. Gets dug out by Clayton Keller, and 5 minutes left to go in the third. Scarborough still has a 2-goal lead. Looking to extend it here. Spinning, takes the shot, stopped by Holtby. And he'll hang on. A defensive zone draw with under 5 minutes to go for the Unicorns in a game in which they trail by 2. Here's another look at some of the saves Andrei Vasilevsky has made in this one. He's been absolutely remarkable, especially in that second period, where the Unicorns absolutely dominated. Giroux pushes Konechny forward, and the Unicorns will get it out. Pacioretty up to Jonathan Huberdeau. Pacioretty shoots. Good stop. It ends up in behind the net. Nurse digging that out. Marchessault skating up the right side. Goes back and forth. Marchessault to the net. That one's stopped there by Holtby. It's in behind. DeHaan's forcing him in there. Giroux's in as well, trying to dig in there. And it'll come out. Giroux gets it. Huberdeau sends it up. Jonathan Huberdeau. His pass went wink wide and missed everybody. And the Sparrows will get it out of the zone. Unicorns will just send it back in. 2:40 left in the third. Konechny coming in. Konechny to the corner. Drops it back. Big shot by Nurse. Rebound at the side, and he scores! Joshua Ho-Sang may have just put the final nail in the Unicorns' coffin. Another big rebound from Braden Holtby. And this time it's Josh Ho-Sang getting his first of the playoffs. Now the Unicorns down by 3 with a little over 2 minutes to go in the third. It'll take a mighty comeback now to force Game 7. The Sparrows look to keep the pressure on here. Besser heading behind the net, tries to center it. Does, but Holtby pounces on it and hangs on. Little wins that one cleanly. Centering pass, that one goes just wide off the stick of Besser. Final minute of the third starting here. The Unicorns still down by 3. And here comes Daniel Sedin. Sedin's shot. It's blockered away. Sedin still on it. Looks it back. Gostisbehere to the side. Knight. She's got the only goal for the Unicorns in this one. Sedin's shot. Gets to the net. But Vasilevsky turns it aside. Phil Kessel charging up. Drops it back. In front. Good chance. And Holtby hangs on. With 30 seconds left. It looks like the Scarborough Sparrows will finish the upset. The third seed, Yorkshire Unicorns, only 2 points out of the top of the league. There was such a huge gap between the 5th and 6th teams and heading into this playoff. So it looked like the number 6 seed Sparrows would be outmuscled and outplayed and out-firepowered by the Unicorns coming into this. Take a look at anything on paper you wanted to look at. It looked like the Unicorns were going to have their way with the Sparrows in this one. But right from the start of the series, with the help, of course, of their goaltender, Andrei Vasilevsky, who has been remarkable to say the least in this series. The great play by Megan Augusta. The continued offense from Phil Kessel, including in this game, are what helped the Scarborough Sparrows defeat the Yorkshire Unicorns 4-1 in this game and 4-2 in the series. We will see them in the next round. I believe likely playing the top seed Moncton Cobras. Shots in this one, 39-27 for Yorkshire. Vasilevsky, 38 save performance. Unsurprisingly earns him the first star. Matt Dumba, 2 assists, give him the second star. Mitch Marner got the game winner. A goal that ended up going in off the stick of Yorkshire's Calvin DeHaan. He earns the third star for that one. And the Scarborough Sparrows eliminate the Yorkshire Unicorns and move on to round 2.